Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday, even though I kept thinking it was Friday. I woke up this morning thinking it was Friday and then remembered it was Thursday, so I mean, you're watching this when it's Friday, but yeah, I guess I just want the weekend to start. Yeah. If you have a cup of coffee or tea, cheers, clink, here's a wonderful day. I'm going to do a bit of a coffee chat, life update, a Reno update, and I'm able to film right now because our contractor is not here. He might be here soon. Sometimes he comes around this time. So, yeah, I'll just wing it, I guess. That's what I've been doing all month, winging it. Going with the flow. Yeah. It's been an adventure, that's for sure. We thought we lost our inflatable, our Yoda inflatable. Yeah. We noticed he wasn't working, right? He wasn't blown up like the other ones. And he's about 2 years old. We got him 2 years ago. And I'm thinking, okay, well, you know, I got 2 years out of him. We'll just buy another one next year. But we brought him inside and wanted to double check before throwing him out. Just double check. Okay, plug him in. And it must have been frozen, the motor, because the hubby plugged him in this morning and he was back to his normal inflatable self and he puffed up. Yeah, I was ready to have a, you know, inflatable funeral. So, rest in peace, Yoda, you know, and yeah, it was just, yeah. So that was good. And I was always one of those people, before I had kids, that was something I was never going to buy. Like, nope, that's not for me. I'm not going to buy inflatables. And then you have kids, and then you start putting lights, outside lights and decorations for Christmas on your house. Because, like, we never really did that until, like, the kids were old enough, you know, and then, like, we started to do that, and yeah, they love it, and so do I. He does make the outside house look really festive. But then you have kids, and then you go shopping for Christmas lights, and you come home with more than just Christmas lights. You come home with inflatables, so no. And then you fall in love with them because they are cute. They are. Yes, and I'm happy I don't have to buy another Yoda one. So, yeah, I have my Clark Griswold mug. Don't hog the nog. This was one of my first mugs I found at Winners. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Alright, let's sit down and have a chat. A chitty chat. And here's Miss Lois. Yeah. On the sheets. Are you supposed to be there? Yeah. And here am I in my rocking chair having coffee. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a month with the Reno going on. Lots of craziness. But okay, but before I get to that, I want to bring up Vlogmas. I did Vlogmas last year. I won't be doing it this year because I have too much on my plate. I don't need anything added to my stress level, and I don't need something else to worry about and think about. I was going to do it, but that was like a month ago, and we're still doing the Reno. So yeah, and I had fun videos planned out. I was going to do something like 12 days of cookies. I'm not sure if I was going to do all 12 days of cookies, but something like that, you know. But life happens. Yeah, yes, and yeah. Yeah, and it's been crazy over here, upside down. Yeah. Like, I wish the Reno was done, like, yeah. So yeah, hopefully next year I can do Vlogmas, because I had fun videos planned, but I just know mentally I can't put that on myself, and it's best to leave it for next year. So yeah. Alright, the hubby came home. He dropped off the kids. You know, before you know it, it's gonna be Christmas break. Like, they're going to be out of school for 2 weeks, so I better enjoy these coffees in the morning. It goes by fast. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so the Reno, is still going on. Drywall has started to go up, and it's looking a lot better upstairs. We're hoping, it might take to the new year, which is not what I wanted to hear. Because I'm pretty much done living in this kind of situation. Our stuff all over the place. The mudroom is full of our stuff. I have the mattress, one of the mattresses, standing up on its side by the table, laundry basket, so clean clothes on the table. The table is like stuffed underneath, and there's stuff on top of it. There's stuff all over the place. And we have our mattress like right here, like, yeah, in the middle of the toy area. So like after a month of that, you kind of get fed up with living like that, and I know it's temporary and the wait will be worth it, but like, yeah, so I don't know, I'm hoping, because with construction, things can move quickly, or they can, you can take 2 steps back. It can go either way. So, and like last week, not a lot got done because he had another job and he was using a tool that he needed for the drywall, so it didn't make sense, and I totally understand, because it didn't, and it's a big tool, it's a big tool, and it doesn't make sense to carry that tool from one job to the next. It makes more sense to finish up using it at one job and then bring it to your next job. So he's like pretty much all down that job. He just goes there on the weekend because the kids are home on the weekend, so it's like kind of hard to like get stuff done. I know, when they're here, when the kids are here. I know. So during the week he's here, and he brought the tool over, and it's a big tool. I didn't know that there was a tool for drywall, for putting up drywall, but yeah, there is. Yeah, but yeah, and so it's like, in a way it was like a little bit frustrating, but it's like, yep, but you understand, but you're frustrated at the same time. There's just a lot of emotions going on, and the fact that it's like Christmas time and like none of my decorations are up, and usually they are up a few weeks, like they would have been up for like 2-3 weeks by now. Like usually November, the first week in November, we start to decorate, and it's just, it affects your mood, my mood in particular, because my mood was, been all over the place, and then part of you just doesn't want to decorate because everything is all over the place. So yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Now Casey does want to put the tree up. I'm trying to figure that out. Henry doesn't really want to do the tree, right? Because I think he's like me, like I kind of want the tree up and start to decorate, but like I don't, just because everything is all over the place and I can't really put out all my decorations. So I know the only thing that we're going to put out is the Christmas tree, if I can like figure that out, and the string of lights, because we'll put string of lights on the walls. We have to like figure that out, and that'll probably be the only thing, because I usually put my Disney castle on the table, but there's no room at the inn right now, so that's like, it's like, you kind of want to decorate, but it's like you don't, because like I can't put out all my decorations, and yeah, that kind of sucks, but what can you do when you live in a shoe? Yeah, I know. Plus, like, like it does, like we are getting cabin fever, like we are like getting on each other's nerves, because like space is limited, upstairs obviously is out of limits, you can't go up there. and I can't go up there to, like, you know, escape for a few minutes, and I miss it. I miss going up there and just having a few minutes, you know, time to myself. But yeah. Oh, when I get that back, you know, I might be up there extra long. I'm gonna soak up the peace and quiet. Yeah, so it's like, you know, it's also that it's just like you end up driving each other crazy because, like, you're limited space, and nighttime has been double hockey stick, because we're all, like, in the same area sleeping, and Casey falls asleep first, and Henry can sometimes be not so nice. Yeah, you just have to watch out because he'll try to wake him up, you know, big brothers, you know. Yeah, so yeah, that hasn't been fun. And then yesterday I started to clean this area. They had toys right over, right there. Whoop, but all right, it stopped recording, so I just noticed it. So but yeah, if I can move the bed facing the other way and move this rocking chair over there. Got your boxes. I just pushed the wrong button. Real life. Look at that lovely mess back there. It's Patrick hanging out. Yeah, it's just, yeah. I need Bailey's in here. Yeah, I did try the Bailey's coffee at Tim Hortons. I didn't really like it. It was okay, but I think it's because I prefer the alcoholic version. Because obviously it's alcoholic, right? They can't, like, put the real Bailey's, you know. Oh yeah, drinking and driving, you know. It's not, obviously it's not a good combination, and obviously it has to be non-alcoholic Bailey's, and I think that's why I didn't like it. Like, it was okay, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I would, and I think it's because I prefer the real alcoholic Baileys. Yeah. Yeah, so we could do that, and I'll move the table, not table, the desk. I know it's right here, and yeah, so I had a big bin downstairs. It was empty. I put all the toys that they don't really play with anymore, and it's kind of sad because they are growing out of their toy stage, you know. It's kind of sad, but they are getting bigger. They do still play with certain toys, like action figures, but I just put everything in the bin and I put it downstairs. I didn't really go through it. I know there's some toys in there, like the Toy Story toys. Coffee hasn't kicked in yet, that we're going to keep. Those are their forever toys. And speaking of Toy Story, they're doing Toy Story 5. Why? Toy Story 4 ended perfectly. Just stop while you're ahead, please, Pixar. Like, it's just, like, how many sequels do you need? Right now, it's just a money grab thing, right? Because if you're going to go for the 5th one, really, it should have ended at the 3rd one, but then, like, they did a 4th one. The 4th one ended perfectly, but it's like the 5th one, well, come on, like, I don't know. But anyways, but those are their forever toys. So I still have to, like, go through the bin of toys, but that would be, like, next year. I just did this, and one thing at a time, and I'm just doing what I can, and just, yeah, tackling one thing at a time. So, and any Lego that was on the floor got swept up and tossed in the garbage. That's what I always do, because I'm not wasting my time picking up every single piece of Lego, and they never notice. So that's because they have way too much Lego. And then this thing right here, that had their toys in it, and I just put their, like, loose Legos in that, because Casey still does play with Legos. He'll take Legos and create. So I keep pushing the wrong button. Oops. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Yeah, so yeah, I did that. So yeah, maybe today, hopefully we can decorate for the tree up, and maybe that will get us in the Christmas spirit, because I'm finding like so far it's just kind of hard because of everything going on, and you know, it's just bah humbug right now, okay? That's it. Bah humbug. You know? And I still haven't gone Christmas shopping. I'm usually done that by now, but it's a different story this year. Can I switch places with you? Can I be a kitty cat? Yeah. Yeah, and sleep all day. You look cozy. Yeah, I think I'm done with adulting. I think I'm just going to be a cat, you know, sleep all day, eat. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, sign me up. Like that's where she'll be for most of the day. She might get up, but she'll be sleeping the morning away, enjoying her peace and quiet. I tell you, what a hard life. Yeah. Yeah, the hubby sold a few items on Poshmark yesterday. So that's good. He sold those 2 stockings, which I got thrifting last time. The fabric ones. I forget what was on them. There were 2 stockings that were very similar, and then there was like an angel one. It was 2 that were similar that he sold. And yeah, so that's good. Yeah, so anyway, so yeah, I'm going to try and make room to put our tree up, and we'll at least have a tree. That's probably the only decoration. I mean, we haven't even gone shopping for ornaments, and the elf arrives this week, so I don't know. I'm just, you know, yeah, I'm at, you know, yeah. I don't know, it's just, it's a wrong time of the year to do it right now, that's all. I take it one day at a time and just do what I can, but then it's like my mind is elsewhere, and it's like, oh yeah, the elf on the shelf arrives, which is like tomorrow, and it's like, oh, why did I start that tradition? That's one tradition, honestly, I wish I didn't start. honestly, yes, I wish, like, I wish I could go back in the time to past Stephanie. I tell her, heck no, don't do it. Don't buy that thing, you know. I mean, I know it's fun, the kids have fun, and I do enjoy, you know, certain setups, but it's a lot of work, okay? And usually I have that planned, and I don't have anything planned. The first day is, I usually do the advent calendar, and I didn't really buy them an advent calendar, so if I do have mine, I'll let them open unless I can find them, because they may be on sale now, because they want to get rid of them. I think they were expensive this year, you know, the Kinder ones, like, they were expensive. So, but I do have my Disney Pop figure one that they can help me open, so, yeah. It's just, you know, you want how much for that, you know, like, for chocolate? Yeah, so, and then, yeah, usually the elf, I have like a list I go off of. Now, I do have a few things for him to bring, so that will make it easy, that I found, I don't know, probably back in September. So I might have him just have a cold, and he will stay in the same spot for a few days. I did that one year. Yeah, he had an injury. He injured his leg, and he was in the middle of my wreath, and he did not move for a few days. Yeah. So if you have elf on the shelf and you need a break, there you go. There's a great idea. Yeah. Yeah. Make him, you know, have a cold. Or like, say like he injured his leg while he was skiing in the North Pole, you know, yeah, and he needs a few days to recuperate and get better. Yeah. Like at the beginning it's all fun, and then it's like, you know, there'll be times where I go to bed and I totally forget to set him up, and but then I just tell the kids, oh, don't, you know, he'll come. They know I do it. They're too smart. They know I do it. So I tell them, because sometimes he does come when they come home from school, because it depends if he brings them something, and if it's a treat, it's best to do that when they come home from school and not have the treat before school and hyper, you know. So yeah. All right. Anyway, so yeah, that's all that's been going on, and I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee. I'm gonna watch the Good Fight. I'm all done watching The Good Wife. The Good Fight is only like each episode is like around 10 or so. I mean, each season is around 10 or so episodes. There are 6 seasons. I know, because I was like watching it, and like I just started season 1, and like, a few days later I was on season 2. I'm like, what? I watched 20 something episodes? No. And then I realized that there was only like 10 episodes. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense, because you can fly through those quick. So watching that. Oh, and I saw on Netflix. I haven't been able to watch Netflix because I still need to finish This Is Us. But I noticed there was a show that I want to watch. What's it called? Saving Hope. Saving Hope. Oh my gosh, I wanted to watch that when it was originally on. But that was like when there was like too many good shows to watch, and it's too impossible to keep up with watching all these shows. So that's on Netflix. So I get to watch that. That's with Erica. What's her last name? Not Duncan. I don't know. Erica, and her last name starts with D. And she played Lois Lane in Smallville, and I love her Lois Lane. She's like my favorite Lois Lane. I have my own Lois Lane, you know, black and white furry. Yeah, that's who she's named after, actually. Yeah, and yeah, when she gets in trouble, she she gets so full. Lois Lane. Yeah. And it's like, but I really like her. And Michael Shanks, who played on Stargate, that's another Blast from the Past show. I used to watch that all the time. But he also played in Smallville. He played Hawkman later on in the season. So it's like kind of cool how they got to work together again. Yeah. So, and he's a good actor too. He's good. And I think, is he Canadian? I think he is Canadian. So yeah, and I love her. And you know what? In Smallville, she was supposed to not to be a permanent, you know, cast member, a regular. She was only supposed to have like a few episodes, but then they changed her mind because people really liked her, and I'm so glad that she became a regular because she is so good. She's a good actress. Yeah. But I want to finish The Good Fight first. I'm on season 7 of The Golden Girls. I'll finish that up, and then maybe I'll head over to Netflix and finish This Is Us. Yeah, there's just too many shows, but thank goodness for streaming devices. I know, because you can take your time watching them. Yeah. Anyways, okay, that's it for our coffee chat. Our contractor will probably be here later. He's probably picking up supplies. Usually, if he's not here by now, that means he's picking up supplies, and he'll be back later. Probably went to pick up more drywall because I think he needs more. Yeah. Anyways, okay, that's it for this coffee chat. Hey, I didn't do it in the car. I honestly thought my next video would be in the car, but since he wasn't here, it's like, okay, I'm gonna film as much as I can, and I thought I would be finishing this vlog in the car, but hey, that's good. Everything works out. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm not sure when my next video will be. Usually my videos I have planned for the week, but with everything going on with Reno, it's just I'm kind of just going with the flow and doing the best I can. You know. Yeah. With lots of coffee. Just trying to survive. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm not sure when my next one will be, but let's see, today's Thursday. Yeah, so, and I'm still like processing that this may not be done to the new year. I'm hoping it will be. I'm hoping, you know, that it will be. And you never know, maybe it will be, but yeah, it's just yeah. Yeah. Okay, I will see you guys next fun video, whenever that will be. So make sure you have your notification on, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Alright, hope everyone is doing well and staying warm. It is freezing out. Miss Laura still, every morning she still goes to the door when the boys go to school, and I open it, and she sticks her head out, and she's like, yep, still too cold, and turns around and goes to sleep. Yeah, I wish I could do that too. just like stick your head out, turn around, and get comfy on the couch and pass out for the rest of the day. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Alright guys, I'll see you next time video. Take care, be blessed, and ta-ta for now. Bye.